All right, it is Monday, June 8th at 6:26 a.m. 2026, if anybody gives a shit. Anyways, 6:27, 85% battery. Now it's back in the loop again. I don't know why it was higher there for a while. Anyways, Monday it is biceps, triceps, cable day. Excuse the lisp. There's no teeth. Top teeth drive me absolutely bonkers. It literally drive me fucking bonkers. You wouldn't believe how much your teeth, your lips lay on your teeth, and how comforting that is. Because when you don't have teeth, your lips like sink in. Now, imagine that like trying to shave then, right? Like shaving is a real fucking ass nightmare, son of a bitch is what it is. It's, put your tongue against the back of your lip and it's just a fucking absolute nightmare. And it's not as smooth as like your teeth are, just to swipe the, do the razors over. It's just, fuck that shit, it's horrible. Anyways, you're right, Monday. Woke up with my guts on fire. Felt like somebody shoved a chainsaw in my guts and just cranked fucker on full. Rib cage burned like hell. It was colder than shit this morning. Woke up at 2 in the morning, sweating my ass off, like literally dripping wet. And then woke up at 5 in the morning, 5:08 I think in the morning. Just colder than a motherfucker. Like just fucking felt like I was like in a, someone froze me in an ice block. It was horrible. Yeah, that's all right. My nights fucking blow. Okay. And then my mornings suck even more because it just seems like your body being stagnant in a specific position for so long. Your diseases, just like, especially if you have like a structural disease like my ankylosing back shit, it doesn't like it. It doesn't like being stuck in a position, even though you got all your, sleep chemicals going in your body, trying to relax you and all that shit. Doesn't matter. If your structural integrity of your body is fucked up, it's doesn't matter what you get going on, it ain't gonna help. Okay, Monday, biceps, triceps. It is cable day. Let's get to it. Last week, I started out being that I have this impingement and tendonitis and all this bullshit in this left arm, which is feeling a lot better. I'm still continuing. I'm progressing the healing process by slowly. I pulled back on my weights and reps and everything. Like I say, you don't need to, you got to evaluate how do you feel before, during, and after everything in your life. You got to evaluate how bad your injury is and if you can work out with it. Most injuries you can work out with it if you just peel everything back, peel weights back, peel reps back. Even if they hurt really bad, you can work. But again, you gotta have worked out for years and see trends and know your body and what you can and can't do. Know your lines, how far you can go and can't go, to actually be able to like work out with certain injuries, right? Last week I did. I peeled back with the weights last cable day, which was 2 weeks ago, actually. Excuse me. I peeled back to, I did 25 pounders. First one 25, 30, 35, 40. I did 4 sets of those weights, and this week I'm gonna start out 35 pound, do 35, 40, 45, 50 pounds, do the 4 sets, and then bounce back and forth between biceps, triceps, the preacher and the push down. I don't know if I'm gonna add a 5th set, or I don't know, because again, how do you feel before, during, and after? My elbows and triceps and everything is feeling like dramatically better, so I'm not gonna push it again. Again, you want to wait till, everything is full locked, healed, before you really start ramming down on it. So it is not fully locked, healed, but it's like dramatically better from what happened initially. So right, let's just get to it here. I'm cold and I'm just jittery. I'm still on 30 milligrams of prednisone because I had to go up again. Yeah, the mesalamine, it just seems to turn my shit orange and not really help with much else. So yeah, That's why I did last week or whatever. My title was TB test or whatever. I had to get my tuberculosis test because I don't know if I'm gonna have to jump on a biologic or something. And it's funny because like being on all these blood thinners, a lot of those high-powered medicines for autoimmune issues interact with a lot of blood thinners. So like those JAK inhibitors, the JAK inhibitors, apparently I can't even go anywhere near those things because they I don't know if they thin the blood as well in some fashion, and then if you take a blood thinner it amplifies. I don't know. All I know is it interacts with blood thinners, and a lot of them interact with warfarin especially, so thank God I'm not on that fucking shit ass nightmare. If you're on warfarin, I highly recommend getting off that nightmare. It is like a drug from hell is what it is. It's just a fucking nightmare shitstorm. That thing like drives through you like a bulldozer. It's horrible. I was on that fucker since 2013. It was, you know, I didn't have too much of a problem right off the bat with it, but it's a cumulative too. It's just a fucking shit factory. It's goddamn rat poison, for crying out loud. I mean, well, you need any more of an explanation than that? All right, let's do this shit. Whoa, I'm just going to town over here. All right. Stop thinking. Stop thinking, please. Stop it. Okay, here we go. Traditional strength training. And I do all this non-stop. 81 beats. I do all this non-stop because I want you to see the good, the bad, the ugly, and disease, and trying to help with disease. More importantly, I'm not a fan of AI. I hate AI, and I hate editing. I hate when people make like a 6-hour video and mash it into like 12 minutes. Looks like shit. It's just like a constant like they go from like segment to segment, mushing them together, and it just looks like fucking. I just can't stand it. I literally can't stand it. So I don't do any one of those. You can fast forward, rewind, pause, or not even watch my videos. I don't even give a shit. I just do this because I want to show you that anybody can exercise no matter how fucked up you are illness-wise. So it's get the bugs out, whisk the fluid from underneath your eyes, don't push and smush, whisk the fluid. It helps with no bags. Again, you gotta have no fat on your head to do it. If you have fat on your head, fat and lymphatic fluid like to stick together. So okay, we gotta get going because I'm roasting time. Okay, put this guy on. That's funny. That's hilarious. Thank you. Okay, it's supposed to be a nasty day out today, but there's sun, which let's just keep the sun going, in my opinion. I hate getting this stupid thing out. Now I better not actually get a weight on that fucker. Okay, move you, pull you back. Oh, I'm gonna lift your bitch ass up out of here. I gotta put these on because I can hardly grip this fucking stupid thing. These things are amazing for gripping shit. It's okay. Alright. Let me get weights on there first. Okay. Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright, 35 pounds. If I can ever get a 10 off that bitch. Okay, let me grab him. And then grab him because I'm not coming back for the 10. So, alright. You gotta love those machines where you just take a little pin and move the pin down to the next weight. Carrying the weights is just is a real fucking nightmare, let me tell you. It's time consuming. It's not a pain in the ass, it's time consuming. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Alright, come here, fucker. Done. Alright. Thank God these don't take very long too, by the way, so. Alright, my watch is a little loose, but I'm going to leave it that way because I'm doing biceps, triceps, pulling more fluid down my arms, which will swell my arms and make this tighter. Oh, my guts still feel like a chainsaw and they're grinding away. Alright. Okay. Oh man, I don't know why I come in here and do this. Well, I know why I come in here and do this, but in the grand scheme of how you feel, it's like your brain is like continually saying, leave, go lay down, go sit down, go take your medicine, go do something to make you feel better, you know? It literally screaming at you, get out of here, even though doing this actually does make me feel better, but it's happened to actually, like, you gotta like move to feel better. So, and your body, if there's something inside you saying that no, that's not gonna happen, you're just gonna move and make everything more painful, but it doesn't work that way. It's weird. So you gotta do it yourself to realize what I'm talking about. But oh my guts. Okay. Alright, shut up and work out. Alright, so I'm just gonna bounce here like I did last time. So, okay. Alright. And then hopefully the next time I do cables in 2 weeks, I can go back to my normal weight. So, knock on wood, right? Alright. See if I can get my guts burning even more with a little electrolytes. Oh. Alright. There we go. Alright, here we go. Okay, here we go. Restart, turn up. And we're walking. 20 to 30 reps. I don't know, whatever. We'll see. Let's heat it up. 69 degrees outside. Huh. Okay. All right. All right. There we go. Ah! Let's warm these muscles up. Don't count the first one. Adjusting. Stretch it at the bottom. one 121 beats, which was weird. It's always weird the first set you do, especially if you're real cold, like I am. I'm always fucking cold. The first set you do, it's like you can feel it. Every rep you do, you get warmer, and you almost kind of get uncomfortably warm too. It keeps every rep you do, you just keeps getting warmer, and then it's just like you're not actually getting too warm. You're just cool. You're just warming up your cold ass body. So, but like towards the last couple reps, you're just like it's almost uncomfortable hot. It's weird, especially if you're pulling, your blood more up to your arms, getting more like your gravity assisted blood, let's just say, is shit from the lower end of you, and you're getting your heart rate going to pull all that up to your upper body. You can feel it like warm the whole. It's just weird. You gotta do it to experience it to know what I'm talking about. So it feels cool though. It warms you up though. All right, I don't know how many that was. I lose count on that so many times. So I'm constantly focusing. Every time I do any exercise, I focus on the reps, right? I don't the quality of the rep is what I should say. Like the position of my hands, because like, you can like move like your wrist position and fuck everything all up, and then like you want to make sure you get a nice deep downstroke to a certain level to kind of stretch everything out. And then when you bring it up, again, you got to keep your wrist locked in a specific position. And then you got to bring it up to a certain point. And then also with my twinging going on from my nerve and my tendonitis, I couldn't go up to I couldn't go all the way hard pinch to the top like I normally do. So I had to pull back slightly. So I'm constantly focusing on all these aspects of the whole movement to where the whole fucking counting just goes out the window. Well, they've proven people cannot do multitasking. You just can't do it, right? It's like impossible for the human brain to do two things good. One, you can like do two things real half-ass, but you cannot do two things good at the same time. And well, counting and doing a fucking rep, in my opinion, is too much for me. So, I'm just focusing really hard on the damn rep, because once you start focusing on the actual repetitions, like you try to like modify them as you're doing them. So like if you see me doing these, how I lock my elbows out when I do them, and then I focus on like how bringing it up as slow as possible. It's just weird. You gotta like, if you work out as long as I have, you start modifying all this bullshit. It's pretty crazy actually. Alright, do I got everything in there? Okay, here we go. Restart, turn up. 90 beats. Alright, we gotta get cooking on this now. Alright. What did I say? It was like 70 degrees outside. Huh. It was like 99% humidity though. Alright, here we go. Oh, crap. Ah! Shoulders. That's really pissing me off now. Goddamn thing's rotating around my goddamn wrist. I hate when it does that. These fucking watches. Piece of shit. I'm getting irritated. It's not to mention it was fucking twinging the whole goddamn time too. Just right here, right in this area. This median nerve that spiders up into your, it's like numb right here. And every time I went down about right here, it started twinging, and then the further, see, it doesn't really twinge right here, but when I loaded it up with weight, then it started twinging. So not much. I mean, it really wasn't like painful, but it was just annoying. So again, you gotta be careful, modify it as you go, yada yada. So the more weight I add, the less I might push all the way to the bottom. I don't know. You know, how do I feel continually modifying it and evaluating it and yada 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 yada. The whole you know. 35. Right. Add 5. So 40 pounds. Today, you know, it just okay. All right. This goddamn arm, I can't stand the way when I have a fucking like nerve twinge, and most of this shit, like I said, is caused by my fucking spine. Because my back is crunching down and around like this, so everything from forward is looser, right? Nerves, tendons, muscles, and then everything in the back that's getting hunched around is tightened because it's all being stretched around my back more. So it's just a real sucking nightmare. Fucking, it makes it that much more difficult to exercise and move through your day. So, all right, that's funny. I can't keep doing that. All right, I'll show you my first round here, even though it's sucking nuts. Here we go. First round, 2 sets. It's 6:52 in the morning, 18:48 minutes, 82 active calories, 93 beats. All right, here we go. And I'm at 40 minutes on the clock, so it's time to get rolling here. So let me set up and do it. I'm just trying to give myself an extra second for this bastard, that's all. So, and I'm aiming for 4 sets each, right? Just to work it, get the fluid, the nutrients, the endorphins, getting all my systems going and moving in my body to help with the healing, to help with everything in my body, the pain, the diseases, you name it, right? So I'm not working out for muscle or fat burning or anything. I'm not doing any of that shit. I never do any of that shit. It's just to get your systems moving in the correct direction. Because with disease, your body is moving in the backwards. And when you work out, it actually is the only thing you can ever do to your body that slows it down and actually turns your processes in the right direction. And I really understand this with my lymphatic system the most, because I got the lymphedema in my leg. I can tell how my fluids are moving in the correct direction then. All right, here we go. I'm out of breath. Jesus. All right, here we go. Set 2, set 3, group 2. I hate. All right, here we go. Restart. Turn up. Ow. All right, here we go. 71 degrees. aim for 15 to like 25. All right, here we go. Stretch it out on the bottom. Don't count the first one. Okay, here we go. It said 134 beats right before I jumped off there, so. Alright, and then let the heart go down and see this impingement stuff actually seems to be working better with this guy this round. 2 weeks ago, this didn't bother me and this bothered me. Now, this doesn't bother me, but this bothers me. So, which is weird because, like I said before, everything just is looser on the front end of me here. And it depends on like where these things are attached to. You know what I mean? But for the most part, everything's stretched in the back and then loose, and I can really tell my chest is loose, like big time. All the muscles and everything in my chest, because everything is just like curved and ground in, because I'm supposed to be up and stretched back, you know. But just normal standing is like this, you know, and I should be with my shoulders back more, you know, and everything is like my back muscles here are like pushed and rolled in. Nothing is where it's supposed to be. So it just feels weird. But it feels natural anymore, because I've been like this for so many years. So I don't know what it feels like to actually have a straight back anymore, which is fucking wacko in my head. I don't even remember how it felt like standing up straight, and even how tall I was before. So I'm 5'6" now with my back bent, and I'm supposed to be 5'11" to 6 foot, my normal height. So it's like higher than this even is what was my normal height in the past. And it's weird when I even do this, seeing how tall it looks, and I'm supposed to even be a little taller than that even. So it's just weird. It's weird being shorter. But it's normal now because I've been this way for so long. but I know like heights and things in the house, like mirror heights and stuff. You can tell. 'Cause, oh, I used to be up here, and but it's starting to fade. You know, your memory fades all that shit. So that's starting to fade on like where I was looking before to where I, you know, it really bothers me how your memory does that, especially when you're chronically ill and your shit has changed on your body. It really is like a mind fuck, is what it is. It's like a hard mind fuck. It's it's a real shock to your fucking psyche, like big time. All right, 100 beats. Here we go. I think I did 25 to 30 of those or something. I don't know exactly. I'll shoot for again 15 to 25, like I was aiming for with those. So, and I gotta be a little careful now and modify it and yada yada yada. All right, here we go. And again, my triceps aren't as strong as my biceps as anyone else's. So it takes you years to like work your tricep strength up to your bicep strength, because everyone's tricep is a lot weaker because, well, everyday life you're picking shit up, right? You're not pushing shit, right? Most of the time you're picking stuff up. So you use your biceps more and your triceps hardly get used in everyday shit, right? So which the reason why your triceps are so weaker, and then building them up takes a really long time to even remotely get them to the strength of your biceps. You know, because you got what, 20, 30, 40 years of doing this or picking stuff up like this, rather than, you know, how often are you pushing anything? You know what I mean? So, all right, restart, turn up. Here we go. Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious. Thank you, you son of a. Oh, here we go. Second round. Oh man, I used to like doing these. These are annoyingly painful today, so I hate doing them. But you do them to do them, baby, to the best of your ability. Ah! All right, act right. All right. Fucking shoulders. That's funny. 139 beats. All right, add 5. Well, I'll take the 5 off, put a 10 on. Oh, even though it's a pile of shit today, I feel really good. And you start feeling more and more and more better, more gooder, better as the time goes on and while you're in here. No matter how fucked up you are. That's funny. Ah! You son of a bitch. Yeah, it's the one thing about that's the one thing about moving the weights around like this instead of moving the little pin, you know, is some days you'll have really good days moving the weights around. Like they'll just like buttery smooth, like everything will go on and come off smooth. And then some days every sucking bastard won't move right. They'll stick, they'll catch, they. And it's not because I'm like having a bad day or anything. It's just because that just, you know, it could be, you know, there's slightly a little more humidity in the air in here to where it's making shit stick just a little more. I don't know, you know. All I know is it's pissing me off when it pulls crap like that. Anyways, second round, here we go. 7:06 in the morning, 42 minutes, 150 active calories, 151 active calories, 107 beats, 39 minutes. All right, I'm making a decent time here. So what is this, 150, okay. So I should basically finish up around 300 or so active calories, maybe a little more. Because the more weight I add, the more get your heart rate up, you know, that thing. So, all right. So my 40 pounds, or 45 pounds, right? Yeah. 45 pounds. Ah, my guts. Oh, I could just reach in my organ cavity area and just strangulate all my organs. How bad they just like ache and burn sometimes. Stop it! Stop it! And the worst part, well, one of the worst parts about having this ankylosing thing is, again, like I said, my back's crunching down and my stomach is pooching out, right? Because your abdominal wall attaches on the front side of your chest, right? Your muscles go up over your rib cage. So this, since my back's crunching, this pooches out. This will come out like this because it's loosening up right here, and the top of my, or the bottom of my rib cage is punched in. I can't even feel the bottom of my rib cage anymore. It's like way in here, like it's punched in. I used to be able to reach in and I could grab it. I can't even do that now. So yeah, it's demoralizing as hell how disfigured you get over time. It's okay. All right, 105 beats. All right, here we go. So I've been running in the 20 rep range the last two, which the weight's been lower. I've been just heating everything up. Exercise ring closed. Yes, thank you. I don't care to hear your voice, bitch. All right. I'll do around like the 20-ish rep range. I'll aim for that, 15 to 20. But if you, like I said, if you want to do 2 of them, that's fine, right? I mean, granted, yes, you want to do more, but you know, anything can happen during the whole, you know, and every millisecond of time, especially if you're chronically ill, shit can happen, right? So, you know, you don't know what's going to happen, is my point. So, I mean, you just got to hope for the best, you know? and pray for even better. I mean, whatever you want to do, but just don't think of negative shit. Just try keeping your mind as positive as possible, right? Your consciousness. Keep your consciousness as positive. You know, get that warm feeling going in you. You know, that warm, happy-ish, you know. All right, there we go. 97 beats. Restart, turn it up. All right, here we go. Oh, and my iron was abnormal. My hemoglobin is good, but my iron, my saturation and total iron is still shit. He hasn't told me if I should get iron yet. I'll be finding out today or tomorrow. So another bag of iron, which I hope I don't, because I can't stand sitting around for a goddamn hour and a half having a motherfucking bag infused, and it drives me absolutely bonkers. Sitting around a dozen other people getting iron infused, it just, not to mention, I've been a pincushion lately. Got all these sucking ass bruises all. I don't need to be goddamn have some bitch throttling my goddamn arm again. No. All right, here we go. Much as I love nurses, bitches, you gotta learn how to do a goddamn needle. I'm telling you. I'm about ready to take the needle out of my arm and stick it in your eyeball. I'm getting to the point where I can't take it anymore. All right. I love you ladies, but please, go home and practice. Fuck. Alright, here we go. Let's see if I can push it just a smidge. Try to get a little extra burn in there, baby. I love that burn. Ah! Oh, we're getting heavy now, baby. Well, heavier. Stretch it out. Slowly raise it. Don't count it. Adjust everything. Wrists, elbows, shoulders. Ah! 143 beats. Move that fluid, move the fluid, move that fluid. Oh, it felt good. Ah! God, I want to move weight. I can't stand this little namby-pamby just, but you have to. You gotta, how do you feel? How does everything feel? Continually evaluating your body through your consciousness. Don't listen to your body. That's stupid. How do you feel? Feel. Everything in this world, in your body, your senses is done by feeling. Not that goddamn listening bullshit. Alright. Roy. Let me see if these are pinched together. Alright. I think I already did this, but I'm OCD, ADHD nightmare, so trust me, I'm a nightmare with that shit. Like, you wanna know how bad it is? I'll go get either my supplements, my vitamins, minerals out, or I'll go get my medicine. Throughout the day, I get all this shit, more times than I love to count, right? Or even admit. I'll go back and get a flashlight and check if I dropped any pills. That's how fucking OCD my ass is. So, in my part, a lot of these fucking pills are so god-awful fucking small. Sometimes I feel like I don't even like have them in my mouth and swallow them. It's nuts. Like, I don't know why they make these fucking pills. So, and then I get those mesalamine that's like literally the size of your throat, so you feel the whole thing go all the way in your gut. And then you get these other pills that are like, did I even have the thing in my mouth? And sometimes like shit can go underneath and above my teeth, right? So I don't even know if the goddamn pill goes under my teeth. It's nuts. It's insane. Or I drop it, and then without having teeth in the upper here, shit blopped. I drool a lot more because, you know, I can't control my lip as well. So I don't know if the pill comes out of my mouth as well, because I'll grab it and put it in my mouth. And I don't know if my saliva and shit catches it, and it'll... me and pills are a nightmare. I mean, I'm not shy, or I can't, like, you know, I'm not afraid of taking any type of pill, any size pill or anything, but it's just, it's, I don't know if I take the thing half the time, you know? And some of these pills are like those quiet riders, you know, where background shit, where you don't know that they're working or not, you know? So you can't, like, they're not actively messing with any chemicals in your brain, so you can't tell if the thing's in you. All right, 100 beats. Let's hit that bastard. Here we go. Roy. Okay. And we're walking. Here we go. Oh, fuck, here we go again. And then after this one, I got one more set. I may, depending on how I feel, I may do a capper. I do not know yet, though. You don't, like I said, you gotta set an aim, a guide on where you want to go, and then evaluate at every step of the guide, so to speak. I don't want to say goal, because when you say setting a goal, that means you want to try to achieve the goal at any means, right? That's not the point. You don't want to push yourself to the point where you're going to hurt yourself or fuck your illnesses up in any way. So when you have a goal, you know, having a goal just means, you know, everything you see online, everyone's push to get that goal, you know, you got to get the goal, blah, 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 you know. No. That's not the point of exercise, you fucking morons. I can't stand these meathead fucking gym rat loser son of a bitches that just, like, you know, have that, you know, and most people don't even like that mentality either. So, all right, shut up and work out, you damn fool. Here we go. Oh! That's funny. tightening up even more. God, those sucked. 144 beats. All right, add 5. Here we go. We gotta get rolling. Could just rip the 2 10s and the 5 off, put another 25 on, but that's too much of a pain in the ass. And I don't know how much weight has chipped off of these things, so I don't know what I'm getting and not getting. So, all right. 55:05 minutes. All right, I need it cooking here. If I do a capper or drop or anything set afterwards, yeah, that's what I'll do. That's a good call. I won't do a capper set, I'll do a drop set. I'll put, you know what, fuck these 5s. That's a good call, dumbass. Why didn't you fall, you freaking retard? Alright. I will add a 10, make that what? 60, 25, 35, 45, 55, and then I will, depending how I feel, I'll remove 20 pounds and then do a drop set. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, I'll show you my stats for that, what, 3rd round? All right, 3rd round. I'm at 7:23 in the morning, 45 minutes, 235 after calories, 114 beats, and 37 minutes on the clock. All right, that'll be perfect actually, adding that drop set. So I'll give myself an extra second. I'll do that. Try to get between 10 and 20 reps, rip 20 off, give myself, wait till my heart's on the downswing, and my body's recuperating and all the lactic acid's releasing and everything else. So when my heart starts drop swinging and my body starts reacclimating and they start coming together, usually at about right here, like right in the middle of that area, about right here, I'll hit it again on the drop set, which is about 20 to 30 seconds when I stop this set. And then try doing the same amount of reps I did with this set, right? If you can't, just shoot for at least 10 reps. That's good, because I wanted to get a little bit more of a workout in today, right? My arm's feeling quite a bit better, especially since it's heated up a little bit. So that's good, because you need to get the nutrients to the area. You fill this whole area up with all the blood and the lymphatic juices and the endorphins and nutrients and everything. All the vitamins and minerals and creatine and whatnot I took prior, get it all in this area to help heal it up. You know, that's the point. And it does heal a lot quicker, all right? But again, you have to know how to do it. And it's real easy when you feel like shit and evaluate yourself and if you can even come in here. And even if you can't do a specific thing, like if your arm is fucked up, you know, come in here and do another body part. But if you do another body part, make sure you don't do it again that week. So you have it, say, 2 days from now, and you do legs, and you have legs on Thursday or something, you maybe can do legs again if you do it lighter, right? You never want to do 2 things a week. Excuse me, if you're ill. If you're healthy, doing a muscle group twice a week is actually beneficial because you can actually gain quite a bit of muscle. But why are you doing it for that? No muscle and no fat burning. None of that shit. Blah, 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 blah. Health. All right. Okay. Let me get another drink here real quick and then slam it. Yes, that's great. Go down the wrong pipe. So I'll aim for again 15, 20, and I'll try for another 15 or 20. But that I think is asking a little much, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. All right, here we go. Okay, restart, turn it up. There we go. Oh, this will be interesting. Stretch it out. All right, 45, 55 minutes, 150 beats. All right, here we go. Stretch it out. Okay. And my heart's responding like insanely amazing. Like before I even pulled the weights off that, it was already at 132 beats from 150. So that's why I jumped on it again right away. But you also gotta know where not your heart dropping, but your body equalizing. So if your heart's dropping faster, your body might not be equalizing as fast. So I should have gave myself another 2 or 3 seconds to let my body come up more, a little more, because I could have got another 2 or 3 reps in, or those last 2 or 3 would have been a little quicker or easier. So, all right, those are done. Do 2 of these, 1 in a drop set, and then I'm done. So So I'll do the same thing. I'll probably only be able to get between like 14 and like 17 of those. I'm just saying, just how it's been going. And then rip 20 off and hopefully be able to get at least 10. So again, we're not pushing stuff to build muscle or burn fat. We're just pushing ourselves to, well, we're trying to heal ourselves, to be perfectly honest. But I'm giving myself a little bit more of a bump today because past 2 weeks I kind of been going, well, the past month I've been going light because of my flare and all. I mean, and then these new medicines, and so I've been really going light for quite a while now, and I'm really looking forward to pushing myself a little harder. As I hate just, I mean, it's great because I come in here and exercise still, but I love lifting heavy weight. I just can't stand just like continually, you know, rubbing below the line. It drives me nuts. All right, shut up. Walk my heart rate down a little bit, 108 beats. And then get these fuckers. But I consider today a really successful workout, so 103 beats, 102 beats. Okay, we are equalizing. And I am at hour 5 minutes. I'm right on money here. I just gotta stop rubbing my balls here and get going. All right. I'm trying to give my arms an extra second to equalize a little better. So, because even if your heart rate has equalized, your heart's fantastic at responding to shit. If it's running real good, it's amazing. But your body, especially if you're chronically ill, needs that extra, you know, a couple seconds to, or a couple minutes even to. Okay. Oh, fuck. All right. All right, here we go. Especially going from something where I'm sitting and then something where I'm standing, right? Because I got more muscles flexed to hold myself in position here than I do there. So restart, turn it up. There we go. Last set or set and a half or 2 sets, whatever you want to call it. I say set and a half. Ah! Woo! We're getting up there now. 144 beats. All right, here we go. 133 from 144 beats. It's been about 15-ish seconds. All right. Fuck. Done. All right. All right. I wanted to force a couple more on those, but being that even though after heating my muscle and my nerve and my tendon and everything up in here, and it wasn't feeling bad, I hardly felt it at all the last like 2 or 3 sets, I still didn't want to do any jerky motions to aggravate it even more. So I could have forced like 2 or 3 extra set reps on that, but I didn't want to do that because that would have just again aggravated this, you know, because forcing a couple sets is basically, you know, kind of using a little bit of a jerking motion to get the weight down and then slowly raising it back up, and then kind of jerking it down to the down position and slowly raising it up and getting that negative in, which is amazing because it really fucking destroys your arms. It's an awesome feeling, but you don't want to do that when you're trying to allow shit to enough, you son of a bitch, or I will break you. Fuck. If you're letting something heal, you don't want to aggravate it anymore, because we want to get back to the gym and get back to normal in the gym. Where am I at? Oh, hour 13. Perfect. Okay. All right. That was, even though you go lighter and you feel like you didn't really get a workout, and in your mind you're thinking, that fucking blew, you still got a quality, good, perfect workout. Okay, you got the fluid moving, you got endorphins, you got everything going where it was supposed to go. A good play. Now, what are you doing under there? A good play. Oh, you're a good girl. All right. Okay. 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 Stay. Back. Low. Oh, yeah. Right on. Get over here. On money again. God damn good. Okay. even with a bummed out arm, busted wing, let's just call it. Let me turn that down a schmutz more here. Okay, here we go. Beautiful. Okay. All right, today was Monday, biceps, triceps, cable day. It was preacher curl and cable rope push down, pull down, whatever you want to call it, with a busted wing. Well, mildly tweaked arm, so which is like 65 to like 75% better than it was when it initially started, after I initially wang dingoed it. So that's good. Everything's good. So hopefully in a couple weeks it'll be non-existent and gone. So let me show you my stats before I fucking forget like I did the other day. I do that every once in a while. I fucking forget and then have to add a 2-minute video on the end of me showing you my stats again. And all I literally do is I'll be standing here and I'll shut the video off and I'll think, fuck, I didn't even show you my stats. So I literally just turn the thing back on. Well, I don't even move. And I show you my stats and I leave. So, all right, this is Monday, biceps, triceps, cable day stats. Here we go. 7:42 in the morning, 346 active calories, 104 beats, and 69:33 minutes. So between 65 and 75 minutes. So today is you nasty thing. Okay, today is it's Monday, biceps, triceps, Monday, biceps, triceps, Monday, biceps, triceps, cable day. So those are really good stats for the cable day, especially having a busted wing. Oh, and it just clicked over. Mover enclosed. As I give a fuck, I just thought I'd show it to you. I have it set at 400. Because on my off days, my weekends, some days I get it and some days I don't. So most days I'm like 20 calories off of actually getting that move ring closed. So that's why I leave it at 400. Excuse me, because you try to rest, right? So you don't want to, and I don't want to be one of those dumbass people that moves their ring around or pauses their ring. So that's not the point. You set it and forget it, right? Who cares if you get it some days and you strive to get it other days, right? That's the point of it. The point is not to force you to get it every day so you can get all your little rings and shit, right? Fuck that shit. You want to leave it at a specific spot, a point where you have to push yourself on your off days to get, and during your workout days, you pretty much automatically get because you're popping in, 200 to 400 active calories. So you more than likely, even if you have a set at like 600, you'd end up getting it, right? So, yeah. So that's what you want. I've had mine set as high as, it's like, is either 1,000 or 1,200. I had it when I was first really cranking it, first few years, after I kind of got settled in. So I worked my way up for a few years, and then like kind of right in the middle, at like after like 3 or so years in, I just started cranking it hard. I was a psychopath, man. I was, like I said, that's when I was able to do my abs, and like, I was able to do 10 sets of like almost like double the reps I'm doing now in like 14 and under minutes. I was just smoking the shit out of it. But you settle into an area where it's, you go up and down in waves until, again, you find a spot where you settle into with your exercise, and that's where you stay usually. And that's pretty much where I've been for a handful of years now. So, with a little pushing and a little pulling and a little, and a little give and take, basically. You got to give a little, when you're jacked up, or you got to give, what I mean? You can push yourself a little bit, and then you got to pull back a little bit if you're feeling bad, so it's, it comes in waves, right? But it's not like just a full on, slam my head into a brick wall, gym rat style. No, that's bullshit. Anyways, I'm an hour 19 minutes. I'm only about a minute and a half away from rolling over to another film. So I hope everybody has a fantastic Monday, and hope everyone else has a better weather than I do. I got a chemtrail nightmare going on, and chemtrail storms all up in my business. So for the next like 2 or 3 days. So I hope everybody has a fantastic Monday. Get out and get some sun, and get some grounding, sun and grounding, sun and grounding. No alcohol, no sugar, no alcohol, no sugar, and no alcohol, no sugar. They're control mechanisms. They're designed to literally fuck you, give you illnesses, progress illnesses. It's all designed to just fucking kill you in the long run, basically. So I'd add cigarettes and shit to it too, but cigarettes are kind of fuzzing out lately, right? So anyways, everyone have a fantastic Monday. I'll see you tomorrow, Tuesday, abdominal day. And peace and love to all.